Hey guys, welcome back to the next episode of the G&A Podcast. I am your size J Cyclops, Dooby-Doo.
And I am your mushroom connoisseur, Sobroni.
Yes, I love you. Both pulled from the same anime. Welcome back to the G&A Podcast. We talk about all things anime. So let's get into it with our weekly review, or this week in anime. That's what I meant to say. So I have two small things. One, author Mengo Yokoyari, aka the person who wrote Oni's favorite anime in the world, or manga
School Days?
in the world. No.
Oh,
Even more favorite. Scum's Wish.
Oh, God.
Honkai. She's writing a new one-shot manga. I literally just said a story just to trigger Oni. I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna appear on Shogakukan's weekly Big Comic Spirits on the magazine's 12th issue, which will ship on February 17th. So very, right after.
Is it going to be about two shitty people being shitty?
I don't know. I support it. It's a one shot. How much damage can she do in a one shot?
I mean, that Death Note thing was a one shot, and that was pretty much a big splash.
Oh yeah, and that is true. I don't know. Well, we shall see. And for the other news, shocker. Interspecies Reviewers has also been canceled from Tokyo MX.
Yeah.
So
cowards. Yeah. They can't handle it.
They cannot handle the heat.
Although with this episode, I can't blame them.
I mean, was it any worse than episode 3?
No, we'll get into it. I mean, there's some parts.
Yeah, they were like with the. It's still not no.
We'll get into it. We'll get into it. When we get there.
Yeah. We'll get into it. We'll get there when we get there. Thank you for censoring me. But yeah, so they removed it due to quote unquote changes in the circumstances within Tokyo Metropolitan Television. So yeah, which is code for we a bunch of bitches. So
yeah, well, when you try to make your way to the top, you're gonna be met by a bunch of haters. So thank you at X for
it's fine. At
not
this
being
point,
a hater.
This show, like the people who are continuing to air this, they're like, oh, okay, but we want money.
Yeah.
And the show is going to get money, and actually, the more people drop out, the more money these people are gonna get.
Yeah, pretty much.
So, sucks to be the stupid people. But
never be
anyways,
stupid, guys. So my bit of news is, for those of you who haven't heard, Team 4-Star, the great minds behind Dragon Ball Z Abridged for the past decade, actually, it's been around for over a decade, have actually just canceled Dragon Ball Z Abridged. They won't be continuing with the Season 4 or anything. The reason that they gave was very interesting. It was like, it's not just one reason. There's a bunch of things. Like, one thing they were concerned about was every time they upload an episode, of course, they get copyright strikes and all Funimation. And well, so obviously that's a annoying thing. We have a copyright pending copyright dispute, so I can only imagine how bad it is for somebody like Team 4-Star. So that's one headache. But one of the other major things that they cited for stopping the series is burnout. So they kind of just like realized that they're not having fun with it anymore. It's kind of like become a job for them. And I thought that was interesting because, it's kind of a thing that happens for anyone who does, like, I do videos and you do videos. I'm sure there's days where you don't want to do videos, but people like expect them and stuff. So I can imagine, like, after all the videos I did in December, I took a good chunk of January off, because if you don't, you just burn yourself out. So I can imagine what Team 4-Star was going through with that type of series that probably takes hundreds of hours to do each episode.
Yeah, like as someone who literally like, fun fact, those cute little 20-minute videos, the Childburst videos I make up with like videos like random decks. Sometimes I will spend up to 2 hours playtesting this deck, whether to just make 20 minutes of it.
Yeah.
That video is like can be up to an hour and a half of me recording, trying to get decent games. Or like I don't know, something happens, I get interrupted, but etc. 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 So
Yeah. And between writing the script and doing the gameplay and testing all that stuff and getting the footage, my spotlights, even though they only show up in like 10, 11, 12 minutes, they usually take like 6-7 hours to do, 8 hours sometimes.
The shortest stuff takes
Yeah,
the longest time.
You can imagine how long it takes to do an episode of DBZ Abridged.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, that's my little bit of news.
Yeah. Well, I hope they get their bearings, and best luck to them in their future projects if they decide to move forward.
Mm-hmm.
But with that being said, let us move forward with our weekly reviews. Starting with, first of all, shout out to Any Chart. Now this is starting to make a lot more sense to me.
Yeah.
With the pleasant surprise of the fact that our first anime that we're talking about, Eizouken, is still like number 2. Like it stayed there and has not moved.
I don't know why. To be completely honest with you.
Yeah. So Eizouken episode 6. I actually like this episode. I liked it because it went by very fast.
Oh my god, really? I was gonna say the opposite. I felt like I was watching it for hours.
Really? I don't know. It wasn't like there was nothing. I think it was because they had 3 different separate plots going on, or 3 different scenes, quote unquote, going on. I think that's what, like, I think that's, for me, that would be the golden formula for Eizouken. 3 different scenes. Let's not do what we do and spend half an episode on one scene. I think then it can just be a little bit like that might be too much. Like the first scene was like Kanamori telling everyone to get their shit together, and then, like the last meal, and the second scene was like the child, I don't know their gender,
but the sound person,
yeah, Domeki,
yeah,
that person, that was kind of fun in the sense that Kanamori was on one side and Domeki was like, no, don't do this, and then the Nora Mosca is like, no, we also can't do this. And then actually I love the last part with the art club. It was so funny watching Amaska being just like watching her B personality just get like swallowed up by like the art club. It was, I don't know, I found it amusing.
I will say it's a very subtle show. It has to be like this is the type of show I have to be in the mood for, and I guess when I was watching it, I just was not in the mood to watch it because I was like tired and stuff. But
I actually watched it first because I was like, no, let me just get it out of the way. Like I had that mentality, and then I ended up enjoying it a lot. So I was like, when I was done taking notes, I was like, oh wait, we're done.
I will say I do like the way that they're involving like all these different clubs, because I'm like, that's realistic. You can't just have these 3 people making an entire fucking anime. It's like,
yeah, exactly.
So I'm liking that they're involving like the sound department, and then they have the art department, and I'm sure they're gonna branch out and do other departments to help them out. So I do like the fact that it's like kind of showing how they build this anime from like the grassroots up. That's pretty dope. But yeah, I mean, I can't get into it because it's so slow and it's so really, really subtle and technical. I don't know, I can't get into it. It's just the only parts I could really get into are pretty much the parts with Kanamori, like with the sound dude, and the one you said with the art club. Like the actual character interaction moments, I love. Like seeing them fuck around with other characters. But whenever they're in their own world doing their art stuff or their anime drawing and stuff, I'm kind of just like, which is ironic because I'm pretty sure that's the main draw of the show.
Even though they didn't do it a lot this episode, though.
I feel like if there are three of them together, just the three of them, I'm just like meh. I like it when other students get involved.
That's why I said. That's why didn't I say that last podcast?
I think you did.
Yeah, when I said, "Oh my god," the introduction of like the Robo Club, this is exactly what they needed.
Mm-hmm.
And now they're putting in more characters, and I'm like, yeah, like building a whole cast that's not just the three of them. Yeah, like that's what gives the show this that it needed. Also, you definitely don't realize this yet. Because you are sounding the way I sound about most slice of life or shows that are slower, quote unquote, and that's because there's no cute girls. You don't realize it yet, but that's exactly why you.
Listen, even if there were cute girls, I was still for it.
Yeah,
there's some cute girl shows still bore me to death. But I'm just saying, yeah, I think this is how you feel about slice of life is how I feel about this show.
This is like, how do I say this?
This is like my Nekopara?
No. Because Nekopara, at the very least, Nekopara is way too predictable. Like, this show is not that. This is like that one show with like the divination lollies. Like, I
was just thinking about
that. That's how you viewed this show. Except,
but see, that show was also boring. It was just at least it was. I'm
not sure. Did you watch it when we dropped it?
I think I watched a few more episodes.
Yeah, exactly. But you watch it because they're cute girls, which is my point. So
yeah, but still,
just say. Yes,
I mean, what's her name is cute. The model's cute.
Yeah, but even then, she's not like her way she's drawn is way different.
I don't know.
I'm done. You just don't realize it yet.
Like, all right, I'll grant you this. It has to have one or the other. Like, if it's gonna be boring, outside of the character designs, then I mean, it has to have good character designs. I just don't like the character designs, but I don't know. It just if you don't have cute girls and have a good plot, I don't like good characters and stuff. And this kind of just it's so slow and it's not my niche. I feel so out of my element. Yeah, this would be like if you were reviewing fucking what was that other show we were watching that you hated? Azure Lane.
Oh,
this is like Azure Lane, yeah.
I don't hate Azure Lane. That's a bit.
But it's boring. Like it's like you can't relate to it because you're like, I didn't play the games. I don't understand any of this, and it's like whatever. These characters are just whatever to me. I kind of feel like that about this show. Like, except the only difference is between this and Azure Lane is I can acknowledge that Azure Lane is not the most confidently done show. Whereas this one is pretty good. It's just not interesting to me.
That's fair. That is fair. Okay. Oh, also, I saw a music video for Easy Breezy, the opening.
The actual music video?
Yeah, the actual music video. I'm like, what the fuck?
I feel like I've seen it.
Actually, yeah. No, pretty dope music. Shit. I said that to say something else about it. Yeah, Kamako. That... I hope I'm saying their name right. The people who did the song, isn't there? Like, I like the full version of the song. The music video was like, yeah, it's very trippy, but also
just like the opening.
Also poorly, like it's really shitty CGI, but really trippy at the same time. You'll see what I mean.
All right, I'll probably check it out after this podcast then.
Oh, that's what I meant to say. As soon as I'm done watching, I'm actually typing this right now. Easy Breezy
remix.
No. There's an Easy Breezy one.
Mm-hmm.
Is it Easy Breezy one? There's an Easy Breezy one where it shows the three asshole girls from Ed, Edd and Eddy.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, I'm like, no, I'm actually doing that right now.
You know what? This style is a lot like Ed, Edd and Eddy, kind of to it. Like the character designs, at least. They look like I can find these three in Ed, Edd and Eddy.
not quite. I don't really find that way. It's like, yes, out of all compared to all of anime, yes. Yes, I will give you that. But that's, yeah. Only in that comparison, only. Other than that, you're crazy.
Alright, can we move on to something that was much more stimulating?
Wow, okay, that's an interesting choice. Take us away, Maestro.
Alright, let's move on to Ishuzoku Reviewers episode 5. God, it's only been 5 episodes, Jesus Christ.
Shit, I wrote 4.
This episode, we got to see Cyclops girls.
That was... Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Even for me, that was weird.
The eye licking? Not a fan of eye licking?
Yeah, that was weird. And like, oh my god, eyes. Because I'm not... Because as someone who gets eyelashes stuck in their eyes all the time and has to literally put my finger in my eye to like get it out. Yeah, no, it's not only is it gross, it's also extremely painful.
Yeah, so no. I can't even put on contacts. I'm afraid of putting anything near my eyes.
Ew, I definitely don't like putting on contacts. Eye drops are a bitch to put in, like, etc. etc. But so yeah, just like the eye thing is like I guess we can agree, or and as long as nope, we're gonna do that whole sentence over. I can agree with the cast or the characters who are like, this is extremely niche.
I mean, I would have just had regular sex with the A-cup eye girls, Cyclops.
Yeah, so would everyone else.
Yeah, but the other big eyes, I would have been like, nah, I'll pass. I do know that eye licking is an actual fetish. There are people who have an eye licking.
Yes, I feel like I know that as well. Still weird.
Some knowledge I've stumbled upon. I'm not. I mean, that's your thing. Go see some Cyclops. I'm glad that this show is catering to everything. Like, if you have an eye fetish, this show's got your back.
I like how in the next part when they were like, the elf literally just wants some mushrooms. He literally just wanted mushrooms.
I like how Krim is just so like mentally gone that even when they're like, oh, hey, you want to get some mushrooms? What? You guys want to fuck mushroom girls? Is that what you just said?
And they're like, damn.
I guess so.
Also, yes. Oh my god. Poor Krim. I feel like now Krim, they're just like, we're just getting to the groove of picking on poor Krim.
Which reminds me in the first part of the episode where they were like, oh, let's go to the thing, and then they were like, Madoka's like, Krim, you don't have to go with them anywhere. And then he's just like, take him a break now.
Everyone claps. Like, I'm clapping. But something else happened in the first episode where they were like bullying him again. I felt bad. Poor Krim always gets bullied, and then at the end, literally, it felt like it was like a meme. No one on the planet, not a soul in the universe, nothing at all. Krim, mushroom, and it just is on his face.
It was so random, like whatever. You just put like this random ass mushroom coming on Krim's face.
That he's Buddha / intersex.
In case you didn't catch the metaphor of the mushroom before, somehow you got it now.
Yeah. And then they just make a joke, and they're of course the finish is on you, huh, Krim? And I'm like, oh right, they teased them for hooking up with the
salamander girl again.
Yeah, with the salamander girl. They're like, oh, you like me? Did you have sex with the salamander girl again?
None of your business. I don't blame Krim if he did. But, I think my favorite part of the episode is obviously the second half of the episode.
Obviously. I think it's
the mushrooms. Favorite. See, I'm going to argue that the mushroom scenes kind of worse than episode 3, in my opinion. To a degree. Like, they were really graphic with the mushroom scene. Like, just because it's a mushroom doesn't mean you can go.
Yeah, I think I feel like I understand where you're coming from because the symbolism was so like on the head, like they really your face into the mushroom.
Like literally, if you just took if you opened a scene of that in like Microsoft Paint and just colored the mushroom brown, it would just be a penis. Like, like whatever, it's a penis now. Like there was no effort to even make it a metaphor or hide it or anything. It was just a straight up
really.
penis colored like a mushroom.
Yeah, like, and then you see when the girl's having sex with like the small fairy dude, and like you just see her juices like on the mushroom. I'm just like, huh.
Yeah, you see that part's extreme. Also, like the throbbing and stuff of the like that was extreme.
Oh yeah, they're like, oh, hurry up, I'm coming. You just see the mushroom like throw up. First of all, I feel like on our hentai podcast, we definitely like have a whole episode. Well, not a whole episode, but definitely have a moment where we talk about that. Why is that a thing in anime?
What?
When they make the penis throw up. That is so gross. That's actually one of the most grossest things about hentai
what do you mean?
in my life. Like they'll have an animation where it'll literally make like the penis looks like it's about to upchuck. Like you see like a lump come.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, that's gross. That's actually like the most disgusting thing
that's meant to represent seminal
so
fluid
disgusting.
being so massive.
That is literally the grossest thing I've ever seen. I cannot stress how disgusting that is. And I really don't understand how people can enjoy that. That is, like, I'm literally trying to keep my dinner down just thinking about it. So nasty.
Yeah, I mean, hentai does a lot of weird visual things.
Okay, as long as you're not like, oh yeah, no, we're all cool with that.
I mean, it doesn't bother me, but I'm not disgusted by it either. I'm just like desensitized to it.
Okay, like for some reason, if I somehow can control a hentai and just remove that forever, would you lose any sleep over it?
I wouldn't lose any sleep over it. I also think if that actually happened, it'd be very painful. I don't want my dick to just fucking bulge sideways.
Exactly, that's not like so you imagine someone who literally just deals with penises primarily. Like that is like that's something I don't want to think about.
I was just thinking like, oh my god, if it was a kidney stone.
oh god. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Never mind. Off that topic.
Thanks for that. All of our male reviewers, aka all of our viewers, if you all of a sudden feel very sensitive in a certain area, you know who to blame. Yeah,
blame me. But other than that ridiculousness, I did enjoy the episode, and I'm glad it continues to push the boundary of. I think this is going to be the Magica of ecchi anime. Like I think you said it before. Like this is going to set the
this is going to revolutionize ecchi anime for like this decade.
Yeah, like how every Magic Girl anime since Madoka has just been like super edgy. They're all going to die, and now every ecchi is going to be like this. It's going to be bulging mushrooms and eye licking. So I'm here for it.
Cannot wait. All right, let's get all that grossness. Let's flush it out of our systems and move on to Aru Kagaku no Railgun T, episode 5. AKA Misaki suffers, and so does her friends.
Yeah, the suffering never ends on the show.
It really doesn't. That was so like. Congo getting fucked up like that was so unnecessary.
Yo, that dude went off. I'm like, alright, man, bro, chill.
Like, why?
I thought this was supposed to be a fun show. I thought this was supposed to be more fun.
And why is one of the students like a bloodied mess? Also, why did she like
follow him?
That too. Also, why did when he went after the cat, I'm like, you really can just use your wind powers and like kill him, or you can use your wind powers and blow up a geyser and just shoot the cat up and catch it.
I was actually thinking that my thought process when I first saw him going after the cat was like, what if she put a geyser on the cat and as soon as he touches it, it just blows him the fuck back?
Exactly.
like 500 IQ plays.
Like, don't get me wrong. Like, the kitty is so cute. I was like, oh, the kitty's so cute. Definitely not about to lose my life over it. I'm sorry. Kitties are really love kitties. They're actually adorable before they turn into hellacious animals known as cats. Not sacrificing my life in a battle.
All right,
to
but
the
what
death.
if it was? What was a puppy? What if it was a puppy?
Shit. I feel like I still would, but I would hesitate. Like, I feel a lot worse about it. Cause like I don't know. Worst comes to worst, he runs for the cat. I blow up a geyser and I shoot the puppy flying.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, listen, yeah, the puppy may be in water right now, almost drowning, but you know who isn't like snapping his neck, or who isn't killing me? That guy.
You know, if she had done the geyser thing on the cat, it would have landed on its feet anyway. So
Because it's a cat.
exactly, this is some bad plays, Kongo. You need to get in more fights so you can think better about strategies.
Yeah, well, and after this, I think she's gonna think a lot more about strategy. Ooh.
Although she was great, I really did love her in this episode because she's like such a
Yeah.
chill friend and everything. Oh, I want more of her.
Chill friend. Yeah, me too. I mean, you're probably not getting as much.
Once she's out of the ICU, I want to see more of her.
Either she heals her broken bones, and maybe. And then Misako was kind of just like, I'm trying to get away. I'm trying to get away. And then they're like, wait, remember, we also have espers. You can also easily just follow.
Yeah, them catching her on the train was hilarious.
Yeah,
where the hell do you think you're going?
He's like, oh, so sorry about the train thing. ...
Also seeing her freak out about the little keychain mascot that she has with the other girl.
Oh yeah, that was a cute moment. They had that little moment where they're talking, and then it was all a trap.
She's like, no.
So just keep playing the game, and you'll get my rare frog thing. And she's like, oh,
I've been manipulated.
cool.
Outplayed.
But yeah, all in all, like every episode, this is a thoroughly enjoyable one.
I like that every other character gets a time to shine. It's not just Toma / Misaki or Misaka.
Yeah, agreed. I'm so happy Toma's not there.
Yeah, when your spinoff is better than your main series and all that. Rip.
Rippity doodah, zippity day. I just looked at my notes, and for both, I wrote episode 5 from last week to this week, and I got really confused. But no, guys, this week was episode 5. Or last week was episode 5, I should say.
No, this week was episode... Well, yeah, by the time you guys are watching this. Alright, so whatever.
Yeah.
Math.
You know what I meant. Anywho, let us move on to Magia record Maho Shoujo Madoka Magica Gaiden episode 6.
My episode of the week.
Shock. I actually was going to say, oh, aka Oni's episode of the week, but I didn't want to be too presumptuous.
No, you were presuming correctly.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I also was gagged when they showed Kyoko. I was.
Yes!
Is it Kyoko or Kyoka? Kyoko. I gagged. I was like,
I'm like, are you just gonna give cameos to everybody and not use them at all? Like, they're just gonna be chilling, like, hey, mommy, bye, mommy. Hey, Kyoko, bye, Kyoko.
Oh, you're gonna see our next episode.
She better be next episode. I want her mommy to show up and be like, all right, we fucking killing these rumors out here.
Also, for all people who aren't black, this is why we say bye, Felicia. This episode, yeah, it's one of the main reasons. Also, if you literally don't name this whole podcast episode by Felicia, I'm literally going to name it for you.
Wait, is her name Felicia? It is Felicia.
It is actually Felicia. Yeah, they kept going Felicia. I'm like, no, it's Felicia.
I'll leave it by Felicia.
It's definitely Felicia.
Yeah.
They don't know how to say it. That's fine. I don't blame them. So yeah, so that's Felicia, and this is why we say bye, Felicia, and you need to name this episode bye, Felicia, or else I will literally rename it for you.
Fair enough.
You have to do it. It's Black History Month. Like, you literally have to.
I liked Felicia until she did everyone dirty.
Oh yeah, I mean, I kind of saw that coming. Like, she clearly was just like, she's a mercenary and she wanted to kill a bunch of witches because they killed her mom and dad. Like, and she's like, I'm pretty sure she's younger than everybody there, so she's the most impressionable. I mean, that's such an interesting thing, like making the fact that magical girls have to be like have to be teenage girls or even middle school girls, because it's like that's like that perfect time where they're just like so easy to be manipulated, and then they're also the most likely to become a witch because they're literally kind of going through puberty, so they're always feeling a type of way about everything forever, so they're just bound to become witches. Yeah, I thought about it like for a very long time after watching this.
Oh yeah, no, Kyubey's a genius.
Yeah, like literally perfect. Like they're going to become witches because they're always going to be mentally unstable because that's just how girls are, and at that age, but yeah,
I was liking Felicia though. She was cute and getting along with everyone. Well, getting along with Iroha.
Yeah, getting along with Iroha. Everyone else hated her. I mean, can you blame her? She's stupid. Like,
but she's so adorable. Of course, the
I
character.
know
Also, she's very much like Kyoko. I think that's why I was liking her so much. I'm like, oh my god, just like mini Kyoko. And then Kyoko showed up. I'm like, oh my god, it's big girl Kyoko.
I feel like that was definitely done intentionally.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like, yeah, she's just a younger, dumber, like Kyoko. But you know who also is equally as dumb? Iroha.
Oh, she's always been dumb.
Yeah, no, but like this episode was kind of just took the cake. I was like, I'm like, girl, look at this place.
Yeah, I'm like, do you guys not see all this crazy shit going on? You guys gonna drink this owl lucky water from this half human, half portrait thing?
It's in a different animation than you are. It's in a different animation.
It'd be like if I was walking and I suddenly walked into the music video for Take On Me and I'm like, whoa, this doesn't look suspicious at all. It's just a regular area.
Yeah, so first of all, yeah, I'm mad you really referenced the Take On Me music video. You're assuming that like most of our audience is like our age.
Oh yeah, my bad. I'm sorry. Yeah. My boomer logic was just
come on,
hit me strong.
Oh, at least we can be boomers together.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I don't know. This is very good. Oh, I love that. You know, I feel like this episode, it was definitely like the small things. Once again, that like Shaft does just is like so like good at setting the mood. Do you remember like when they transition from like a fake witch world where she drinks the clearly ominous liquid that she shouldn't drink? Literally, as it's done, the music just cuts. Like it's like and it's like a very sharp cut. It was like like that. It just ends like that, and I was just like, like it kind of shocked me a little bit. I didn't expect it to end like that.
They did that, and there was a lot of times where they were on the time limit, where if you like look at random corners of the screen and stuff, you just see like numbers like 12 hours, 15 hours. So that was really nice. References. Yeah, that was really cute. Yeah, Shaft does a lot of great stuff. That's why I love their visuals. Monica has the best visuals like ever. Just best visuals, best visual design.
Yeah, I agree. Although I am happy that this little subplot that we thought was a subplot actually is like part of like the main overarching plot. Because now we see that it's somehow tied into a group of magical girls belonging to a cult known as Magus. I'm calling them a cult. They're a cult.
I liked when they were going through their little lucky streak. There was a reference to the gacha game itself, because you see the animation for rolling on the gacha, and then she had like an SSR animation. That was cute. I'm like, oh,
I didn't know that. Oh, that's great. I actually love that.
So I probably have some of that lucky owl water before I rolled my gacha. But whatever. At least you got an SSR. It's all that matters.
Yeah, she did. But yeah, no. Overall, this is a very strong episode. I wonder if they're gonna show what happens if you run out of luck.
I'm honestly, like, as much as I love Felicia, I'm kind of hoping she dies. Like, this show's been great so far, but one thing it's missing is the shock factor. This is Madoka. I don't, at the risk of sounding bloodthirsty, I want there to be...
Yeah, you're sounding bloodthirsty.
It's like watching Game of Thrones and you're just waiting for someone, alright, this is Game of Thrones. Come on, get me with somebody dying or some crazy shit happening. Like,
girl, just
there needs to be stakes.
So many more episodes. We have more episodes.
I want to see Felicia's luck run out and then like a fucking guillotine chops her head off or some shit. I don't know.
I feel like oh my god. I feel like I will give them room to breathe because in the original they didn't give me any room to breathe.
Yeah,
and it was very painful. They killed mommy, and just when you were like, nope, there goes Sayaka. Oh, there goes Kyoko.
Yeah. I wonder if that means Homura and well, probably not Madoka, but at least Homura might show up.
That'd be interesting. Probably. Yeah. That would be interesting.
And Sayaka.
Yeah. Oh, rest in peace. That makes me so sad. See, it's like that's so much sadness in that anime. I'm like, I don't mind if it's like has that element of danger and risk, but like, we don't need to see like girls getting their limbs torn apart.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
at least I don't. Not right. At least not right away.
I just want there to be some kind of stakes, like no one's been suffering lately. There has not been as much suffering as there was.
Hello, the main character literally almost turned into a witch.
That's not true suffering.
Excuse me?
It's not true suffering.
They literally
she turned back.
Both of them almost turned into witches.
Well, at least Iroha turned back. So I don't know. I'm waiting. I want some permanent...
You really saw her mini witch form.
I want permanent ramifications. For now, that's just a cool power-up. She's going to turn that into, like, I'm just going to turn into witch again and start beating everybody in my witch form.
Yeah, I don't think that's how that works, but...
Well, we'll see. From stakes to no stakes, let us move on to Nekopara episode 5. God, only 5 episodes in. So, I'm gonna be honest.
We're talking about anime that feels like goes on forever.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest here. I watched this episode like 3 or 4 times because I kept blanking out in the middle of the episode.
Wow.
Like, I was watching it, and then like I would just still be watching it, and then I don't know what, something like there was like a time skip in my head, like my brain turned off, and it would just be the end of the episode. I'm like, wait, what the fuck happened? I think one time I fell asleep during it, and it was really, really difficult to get through this episode.
That's so crazy, because if that would ever happen to me, I would just held that L and kept it moving. Like, Oni's gonna know what happened.
No. Well, now I know because I fucking watched it 4 times. Just to piece it all together. But...
Like, funny, as you're talking about it, I'm like, I'm not like, shit, what happened? It was more like, oh, okay, yeah, no, I actually remembered everything. Okay, never mind.
If you...
but as you were talking about it, I was like, oh, I actually don't remember what happened.
If you picture an episode of Nekopara in your head, that's exactly what happened. Like, this is the most generic stuff you could possibly imagine. But I don't mind it being... So, there were some good parts. I thought the part where they were taking pictures was cute, when they were doing, like social media stuff. That was cute. But the whole thing with what's her name? Kokoa.
Kokoa getting
lost in the little city with the little girl.
Yeah, not gonna lie. I think I remember it because I was farming for the event.
Yeah, I was farming too, but I was like... Normally I could farm and pay attention to something at the same time, but it's just like... You know what it is? I hate things that don't have sound and dialogue. And that whole like 5-minute, 6-minute sequence of Cocoa and the little girl didn't have dial. It was just them walking around the city. So I'm just like, I lose my attention span just drops like a brick. That's why I didn't like Tom and Jerry. I hated Tom and Jerry growing up because it didn't have any dialogue, and I always found it like super boring. I can't watch anything that's silent.
Wow, I feel like that may be the spiciest take on like all of G&A Reviewers history.
I couldn't stand Tom and Jerry. They didn't have any sound. Like I can't.
What? They have sound effects all the time.
Oh, sound effects. I can't. There needs to be dialogue. I need people talking to each other, not just them being silent and shit happening around them. No, needs speech. So watching Kakoa and this girl wander around, being chased by a bird for fuck's sake. Like, could you at least have made it like a kidnapper or something?
I find it curious that you're complaining about all that, and yet in an anime where all they do is talk about making anime, and this episode literally was dedicated to sound effects.
Oh, well, that's boring in a different area. That's boring for a different reason.
No pleasing on
at least I didn't fall asleep or blank out in the middle of Eizouken.
Jeez, but yeah, no, you are right. It was very, yeah. Like I really
Kakoa.
am trying.
I'm convinced Kakoa is ruining this anime. Without Kakoa,
oh my god, you just say you hate Kakoa.
I hate Kakoa.
Oh my god. I mean, I was just gonna say, yeah, they need to like not make it so Kakoa centered.
Yeah, or at least if you're gonna have her put her somewhere else.
Give her like 4 people who can talk.
Yeah. Don't make her the center of the anime. Why is she the main fucking character in this anime? Like, I don't care about Kakoa. I care more about the actual characters that are part of this franchise.
Oh, like this is like a mini first for me right now. I've never.
I honestly think.
So much.
I honestly think if they just focus on Vanilla and Chocolate and the other, Coconut wasn't even in this episode. She was like in it for like a second, and they focus on all the other cats. This show would probably be like at least twice as good.
Coconut literally. Oh my god, yeah, you know, Coconut literally was there for 5 seconds, which actually kind of sucked. That's the one thing I hated about it.
You don't need
not enough Coconut.
You don't need Cocoa. She doesn't serve any purpose.
Fucking cinnamon. Is that the ecchi one? Cinnamon?
Yeah, cinnamon.
Yeah, she was like, I'm saying my weekly ecchi thing. Like, all right. Even I feel like that was very meta when everyone's like, all right, we're ignoring it.
Yeah, I feel like eventually, at least with her, it's always progressing worse and worse. I feel like next episode she's gonna be in the middle of the restaurant and she's like, I'm coming. And then everybody else like, all right, whatever, cinnamon. Anyway, what's up with Cocoa?
like even the people eating there are like, oh my god, go away, cinnamon.
Yeah, fuck off, cinnamon. This is about Cocoa right now.
Wait, one quick question. What's the name of the girl whose name I always forget?
Azuki,
not Azuki. The one that's blondish.
Oh,
Maple, yes, I keep forgetting Maple.
I don't know why I know all their names. I have no idea.
Really
I struggle so much with names in all these shows, but for all the shows we're watching, for me to know the entire cast of Nekopara is so ironic.
you cannot stand it.
I'm loving the shit out of Madoka, and I can't remember half their names sometimes.
Word. I'm like, who's the main girl? I keep forgetting her name.
Yeah.
But yeah. This,
Congrats, guys. We're suffering. Yep. We're suffering.
I'm fine. Listen, I got my farming done. I was looking up which K-pop to watch. By the way, there's a K-pop song that I'm also going to be playing on our karaoke stream, which is happening
this weekend,
Saturday. So yes, please tune in because I feel like you guys are really going to like that song because G-Friend is literally like the anime of K-pop, the anime opening girl group of K-pop. You'll see. It's gonna be they really outdid themselves with the last song.
Yeah, so tune in for that. Don't tune in for Nekopara. I think I was just triggered by Krakoa this episode more so than everything.
By how
Like I've just come to the realization that
was.
Krakoa is ruining this show, and I can't stand by it anymore. I can't be quiet while she ruins it.
Wow, I've never heard Oni hate on it lowly like this.
I know this is a first. This is the first time a lowly doesn't make something better.
Gobsmacked. Oh, gosh. Anywho, let's move on to Boku no Hero Academia, Season 4, Episode 17, my episode of the week.
What?
I know.
You're an Endeavor stand now?
No, not exact. Well, actually, for like a few very specific reasons. So watching the whole thing, like them getting the kids on their side. First of all, world building. Out of nowhere, they're like, "Oh yeah, quirk chaos theory." Like, eventually, all the quirks are going to genetically mix through, and then create a terrifying quirk that's going to kill us all. Like,
yeah, I feel like that should be a plot point for much later on in the series.
I know,
super foreshadowing.
They didn't just drop that super terrifying concept for no reason.
My quirk is I make nukes.
Yeah, they call quirk singularity doomsday.
Yeah.
I don't think they're gonna drop something so ominous and then just like like but yeah, just like the way like the little mini arc with the kids, and it's very like like it's like that's cute. Now I'm not going to lie, I became such a Shoto stan this episode.
Really?
To the point where I forgot his last name.
Todoroki,
thank you. I don't know, saying Shoto sounds really weird to me. Todoroki and his just general, like, him just being so, like, not aloof to, like, the other comrades, like, the other people, just, like, they're getting along well and being cool with each other. And then him just turning around just being like, I fucking hate you, Dad. I'm just like, oh, give me life! Because his dad totally deserves it.
He does.
But on the other hand, I love that Endeavor. Like, I feel like, I don't know, I guess All Might losing, like, no longer being number one has shaken him to his core, to the fact that he's trying to, like, mend the relationship with his son.
Yeah, it's because he was, like, so blinded by trying to be number one, he, like, lost sight of everything, and now I think this interaction with All Might is like, oh shit, I did fuck up, and I didn't take care of my son. No wonder he hates me.
Exactly. So, that's on the other foot, which was one of the reasons why I picked my episode of the week. That one moment with Whirlwind, I forget his real name.
I also forget.
That was a lot. In like very few seconds, a lot happened. Like he literally saw Shoto shitting on Endeavor. Saw how Endeavor reacted to that. Instantly forced himself to get over his trauma with Endeavor.
Punched himself in the face.
Punched himself in the face, and then going up to Endeavor and trying to, like, cheer him up. Despite the complete rejection of his son. Ladies and gentlemen, that is how you do a scene in anime. That is actually how you do a scene in anime.
It was very well done.
That little scene said so much in literal mere seconds. I actually had to watch it again. I was like, wait, a lot just happened. Like, it was so, the nuance was so subtle. Like, it wasn't, but it was. Like, I feel like even people who are, like, kind of just watching it, but not really paying attention like that, they probably won't pick up, like, everything I just said until you watch it again.
You
like,
gotta rewatch the scene, yeah.
Yeah, like, if I was younger and, like, I haven't been literally analyzing anime for, like, 3 years like this, I would not have picked up on that. But that was just so like, like it connect. It was like synapses just firing. It's just beautiful. That was just a really good scene, and it's just like they like cemented how like this character's mindset so well in literally a few frames. And he's like a side character. Like once again, just showing how well they can develop a total side character. Like, he's a side character. He doesn't go to the same school.
Yeah, he probably wouldn't even show up in any
from that
arcs.
scene, I was just like, wow. He's really like, he's not only extremely thoughtful, he's also extremely kind in his own way.
It's funny that you liked him so much, because I was thinking I really liked Bakugo this episode.
I understand where even that I understand where. Oh my god, I almost forgot that.
He had a bunch of really great scenes, like where he did fucking all the stuff.
He did, but that scene was like, it was like there was literally just too much happening in that one scene that I was just like don't get me wrong, the scenes of Bakugo were great, where he was like actually cracked a joke.
Yeah, he fucking shit on Todoroki.
Yeah, and he was like the voice of reason that like, you know, he broke through the heart of like the leader of the kids.
Yeah, and even at the end of the episode, he goes up to Deku, was like, "Oh, well, how's your progress with the move coming along?"
Yeah,
like taps him on the shoulder. That was really nice.
Exactly. So he's showing growth, but see, that's the thing. Bakugo has like 4 seasons to come to where he is now. Whirlwind did not have that much time, and they did a lot in just like 20 seconds. I was like, Jesus. So I'm like, even now talking about, I'm just, that was really good. That was just really solid scene. Like,
I think between Hero Academia and Attack on Titan, these two animes are like the masters of making really impactful, great scenes. Like, you can go through all the seasons of both these shows and pick out like, oh, this scene was incredible. This scene was like, even when I'm thinking back of that All Might fight against All For One, that was an incredible scene. There's so many like amazing, all-time memorable scenes in the show. So
yeah, and I feel like it's so sad because like I feel like no one's going to know what I'm talking about, and everyone's gonna think I'm blowing this out of proportion.
And
I guess that's fine. Mm-hmm. That's fine. But I'm just saying, it's like, you can, even if you don't see that, or if you don't see it just by looking at it, or if you think I'm thinking too hard about it, I'm like, you can still enjoy this episode for what it was, and it was still very excellent.
I thought you were gonna say it's your episode of the week because of the second half of Aoyama.
Yes, I didn't even get to that. I didn't even get to that. This scene itself was so great. But
speaking of side characters getting some development,
exactly. Finally, Aoyama gets some development. I'm not gonna lie. Not only did he get development, it was funny. The second half was really hilarious. I was screaming.
The scene where he walks into the class after being late, and you see Aoyama like, surprise.
Like, oh my god.
I know about you.
Listen, I'm not even gonna hold you. Yo, when I first saw that, I was like, yo, this dude gay as fuck.
He literally put a cheese in Deku's mouth, like, eat this cheese, bitch.
Yeah, oh my god. So if the whole thing with Felicia didn't happen, I was definitely going to call it, maybe consider calling it Aoyama's cheese feed. Because that kind of just sounds gross.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, just all that was like, it was so funny in a way that it's just like, hey, in my way, I'm just trying to be your friend. And even that moment, it wasn't super complex, but it was still like good. It was still a good way, and it was a good way to like, cause it made sense. It was funny. And at the end, it was like a believable way that they became friends.
Yeah. And it's very like unique. It's like uniquely him. He has his own character and everything. It's really sets him apart. Also, I wonder how many fanfics were written at the end of this episode.
Oh my god!
Oh, Jesus!
Only 5 million. Yeah, it was just such a nice, fun, cute way to establish them being friends.
Yeah. Also, a way to have like a really intense, memorable first part and like a really fun, hilarious second part.
Exactly.
Like it was really.
I literally gave me everything. Oh my god, when he's just like breathing on the window, and then it's like, and then he wakes up because he's spinning music. He's like, "Oh my god, that was definitely and then I was like written out inchy. I know your secret.
Them playing it up like a horror movie was hilarious.
Yeah,
it was really good.
It was great.
See, if all the rest of these episodes are like this, because obviously this is going to be a much more subdued arc, I am so fine with this.
Oh my god, I will. Yeah, I feel like it won't because we can't ask for greatness.
I know, but I'm hoping.
Oh, one can.
Like if we get an episode about what's her name? Oh fuck, I forgot her name. Yuzu?
Is it the girl with the illusion girl?
No, the girl who makes stuff from her body. Momo.
Momo. Yeah.
Yes, if we get an episode of Momo, like that's half as funny as this one, that's my episode of the week.
Yeah. Freaking. Also, why are they doing? Random question. Why are they doing math that complicated in high school?
I don't even ask.
I was like, complete this integral. I was like, okay.
I feel like we were doing integrals in high school. In AP.
Year.
Yeah, an AP.
Yeah.
AP Calc.
And we were not, trust me when I say we were not doing it of that difficulty. Not even remotely of that difficulty.
Well, I like that they're at least learning math. It's not like we're just teaching you how to be heroes.
Also, I'm like, are heroes like smart? Are they?
I guess it depends on the hero.
Yeah, like, are you guys like qualified to be teaching math? I mean, clearly that guy is.
Yeah, he's super genius.
Yeah, because he's teaching them integrals. So I'm like, is that the same for everyone? Mm-hmm. Just a thing to think about.
How this world works.
Mm-hmm. All right. Oh, Jesus. Let us go on to our last anime of the podcast, which is FGO Babylonia, episode 16.
Yeah. Tiamat Mommy finally shows up, makes her grand appearance. Great job by Aoyuki with her tone of 5 different ways.
Yeah. Well, there's your check. Thank you so much.
Yeah, here's your 100,000. Thank you. Yeah, no, this was another really good episode this week. The great action scene with Ushi and everyone else.
All the Ushis, yeah.
Also very depressing.
Yeah, but I like how it's depressing, but they didn't linger on it too long.
Yeah, it was just like, we got our thing, now we got the action scene, and now it's done. Like, it felt just the right amount of time. It was really well paced.
Yeah. Of course, the scene with Kingu and Siduri, of course, just messing up all over again.
F for Siduri.
Yeah, like it just ugh. And then the Ushi's just being all like, like it was well edited. The fight was really awesome. Them like kind of mixing up their fighting styles, to be more. Everyone becomes all like more luchador like.
Ishtar's lucha move was really nice.
Exactly. Yeah, her super laser cannon was awesome. Just a lot of this episode. Yeah,
this episode did commit one grave crime, which was Ritsuka had to mana transfer with Ishtar, but all he did was put his hand on her shoulder and like, use my mana.
Oh my god,
bitch move. This is not canonical to Fate lore as I understand it. I want the classic mana transfer, please.
So where does it? Quick, stick it inside of me. Like,
yes, Quetzalcoatl, distract Ushi. Mosh, defend us. Alright, to a mana transfer with Ishtar.
You are actually the worst.
You know what? If it's a stressful battle situation, you gotta be prepared. Gotta prepare to transfer that mana.
God, I hate you. Yeah, also all the llama voices are still...
Creepy.
Yeah, still creepy. I'm getting used to them, but still creepy.
I gotta put the Lamu laugh. I still gotta do that. The notification sound effect.
Yes, indeed. But yeah, I don't know. Other than that, I don't really have much to say about it. Like, it was just good fighting, good action. Everything was...
It was pretty much just that scene in the beginning, and then like an extended fighting scene with Uchi, which was really nice. But nothing heavy really happened aside from that beginning part.
Exactly.
Tiamat coming closer to the land.
Yeah.
Alter Uchi still needing to be a servant in FGO because she was pretty badass.
Yeah, why hasn't Dark Sushi? Come on.
Yeah, come on, guys.
Come on.
Although we do have, what? How many episodes is this total? 21, 17, 18, 19, 20, 25-ish episodes. Yeah, I think that's about right. That should be about right. It's been a well-paced series overall. I'm surprised.
It has. I'm curious to see, I don't know, in my mind, that's still like a lot of episodes. In my mind, I thought they were going to be like, oh, we're done in like 4 episodes. I'm like, oh, that's like a bit more than 4.
Yeah. It means potentially...
it's 5.
Yeah, it's 5. That it is also a bit more than 4. It is 5. Maybe you need to go to that Hero Academia class.
Integrals. Like, integrals, that's the least of my problems.
Anywho, pacing isn't good. Nothing like last Encore or even Apocrypha. Apocrypha had some really shoddy pacing throughout. So far so good. It's finished strong, Babylonia. Finish strong.
Yes, finish. I will take. Maybe you should take your own advice, Oni, and also finish strong for us.
I shall. If you guys enjoyed this episode of the G&A Podcast, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe so you can catch it every week as the episodes go up. If you haven't already, do join the party over on Discord. Follow us on Twitch and follow us on Twitter. All linked in the description down below. Also, you can become a patron like all these lovely patrons on screen right now who make the show possible. And if you want to go that extra mile, you can even join us for our Babylonia live watches. If you donate $5 or more a month, we actually watched it yesterday, or at least I did. You were busy, but we watched it and it was a lot of fun.
Thanks for pointing that out.
I forgot you weren't there. But no, it was a lot of fun. If you want to watch it with us weekly, then that's something you can do. And Drew, do you have anything you'd like to add?
This was a really solid episode. Of course, Nekopara notwithstanding, but
even Nekopara, it was uniquely bad. So at least it stood out.
Cannot wait for it next week. That's all. That's what I meant to. That was my point of saying.
Okay, well, me too, guys. See you guys next week. Until then, this has been Soberoni and.
We'll
catch you next week. Later.
Bye.